that names in a capital letter, and then you said I rate. So do you think rate needs a capital R? It's in the middle of a sentence. Do you think rate needs? No. So we're going to mark that out and put a lowercase r. This book. So you kind of got messed up in your words. So I kind of crossed that by out and put book for you. Book, 5 stars, because it is funny. So now, this kind of sounds a little funny. So I might help you out with this sentence. Sorry.
I didn't mean to put 5.
Oh, it's okay. That happens. I did that one alright. It's normal. Sometimes when you start writing really fast, you kind of mess up your words. Okay? Just be careful. You know how you fix that? You reread. You go back and reread what you wrote. Do you do that sometimes after you write a sentence?
Sometimes, but I didn't.
Okay, well, that's what you need to start doing, is go back and reread what you write. And then you can kind of catch yourself if you do something like that, okay? So then you said, I describe this book. Okay? So you don't really need the I describe part, so we're just going to mark that out. And we're going to capitalize this right here. This book by interesting and funny and entertaining. Perfect. So you don't really need the word summary either. So you can just mark out this part. So you can put the dog is hot and the people are not. And then you should put my right here. Favorite part. Maybe we should say you said my favorite part. Where? Do you think you need another word in there? What do you think will make sense? My favorite part. Maybe the word is. Will that flow better then? So my favorite part is where the skunk sprayed the dog. You want to put the word is in there?
Yeah.
Okay. I think it flows a little better too. But really good writing, Nathan. I'm really happy with how well you did. Okay? So just go back and make these corrections, and I'm going to give you a new piece of paper, and I want you to write it as on the best first grade handwriting you have, okay? And once you're done, just bring it back to me, and then we can draw a picture that we'll put out in the hallway. You're welcome. Hang on, I'm looking if I have you marking. I think I do. Okay, Moxon, come talk to me for a second, my friend.
Okay, no talking, Max. I'm going to get this work done. You got 2 sheets.
Okay, so you read the Lorax, and I already made you write this twice, but I might have to write a third time, okay? So let's read what you have. So you said, I read The Amazing Lorax. So you don't really need a period right there. All you need to do is bring this by up here, okay? Does that make sense? Or do the arrow? So by Dr. Seuss. And the S in Dr. Seuss should be capital, because why should that be capital? Do you know?
It's the name of a person.
It's the name of a person. Perfect. So we're going to capitalize that S, okay? You said I would. You actually, we'll fix this. So would, the wood you wrote is like this table would. But actually, this is how you spell the I would, like you wrote. W-O-U-L-D. Give this book. And I went ahead and crossed out that capital letter and put a lowercase b, because you don't need to capitalize book. Because it's not. I know we tell you to capitalize books, but you only capitalize the title of the book, not the actual word book. Does that make sense? Okay? A5, because it is good. My favorite part was when the Lorax, so this should be a lowercase t, the Lorax came out of his tree, is that trunk or trunk? Of his tree.
Stump.
Of his tree. Oh, stump. Okay. So make sure to separate those words a little bit more in the book. So you don't really need a period right there, so we're going to cross that out. In the book. So then we'll put a period right here. And we'll cross that B out and make it a lowercase b again. And then we'll make this T a capital T because you're at the beginning of the sentence. The mean person cut down all the trees. So again, this should be a lowercase t. And right here should be a lowercase t. What is this like? I recommend. So did you mean I recommend the whole world wide? So let's think. Does that sound kind of right? Or should we add some more words in there? What did you want to say? What did you want to say? I recommend the book to the whole world? to the whole wide world. Okay, so we'll just add in a few more words. So you said, I recommend the book. So we'll just write this. We'll put an arrow right here. The book. To, and then to the whole wide world. Perfect, Monks, and good writing. I'm really impressed with first grade today. So you can go and work on that this morning. So I need you to rewrite it in your absolute best handwriting because we're going to put it in the hallway, okay? Sound like a plan? Here's your old one because you'll need that one. So just copy that back one and make it look perfect. Thank you. Hey, Keaton, can you come talk to me? How are you this morning, sweet girl? Okay. So, we're doing what's called a writers conference. Kind of official, huh? Okay. So, what book did you read?
Toy Story. Mr. Rogers.
Yes.
Do you mark out the I rate?
No, let me see. Did I mark that part out?
No.
Okay, then I think you're okay. Let me see then. The only thing, you just need to change the R to a lowercase r in rate. Okay? Okay, so Keaton, you read Toy Story and what? Toy Story, The Bunny Surprise. Okay, so you don't really need this part right here, so you put title author, so we're just going to mark that part out because it doesn't really flow well when we read that. So if we say title author, the title, do we really need that there? No, so we're going to mark that part out, okay? So it says the title of my book is Toy. So what do we do to book titles? What should they be? Capitalized, right? Okay. So we're going to capitalize T and make that an uppercase S. Story. The Bunny. We're still talking about that book title. Surprise. The author, you don't really need to capitalize the A, so I'm going to mark it out and put a lowercase a right here, okay? Is Pixar. So, we're going to mark out this, so you're going to put a period right here, and we're not going to put that rate. So let's read that. It says rate. I would rate. Do you think we need the extra rate? No, so we're going to mark that out. This book, 5 stars, because it is very surprising. Okay? You don't really need this circle word. That, so you don't really need that part either. That describes the book. So we're going to mark that part out too. So we're going to put a period at the end of that sentence. I did. What do you mean here? You said I did exciting. Oh, you're telling me what words you circled. So you could say, so we can say the book was exciting. Would that work? Okay. Exciting because it was very exciting when the toys, what did you say right here? When the toys forgot? Or what does it say?
Figured out the bunny was chocolate.
I would recommend this book to my mom and dad. Perfect. Okay, and also, we're going to fix this because, so this is how you spell because. B-E-C-A-U-S-E. Okay? Perfect. You're such an author. I love it. Okay, go sit down, and I need you to rewrite this, okay? In perfect first grade handwriting. If you need another piece of paper because you run out of room like you did, just come grab it, okay? But go rewrite it and then bring it back to me, okay? Are you done with your morning work, Lily? Okay, come talk to me. What is it, Caitlin? Do you need something? Okay. So what book did you read? What was it? Oh, yeah, Cat in the Hat. So I absolutely loved your book review, by the way. I read it. It was great. So you said, I read the wonderful book, Cat in the Hat. So what do we do to book titles? What do that happen to them? They're what? Yeah, we're going to capitalize that. Cat in the Hat. I rate this book a 5 because it was so good. It was so funny. It was so interesting. It was so entertaining. Sally and Nick were bored, but then they were happy. My favorite part was when Sally and Nick shook thing 1 and thing 2's hands. I would recommend it to my mom and dad. Perfect. See, I don't even have to fix looks on yours. That was perfect, Lily. That's awesome. You should be really proud of that. I liked it a lot. But just remember, capitalize your book titles. And that's about it for yours. Good job. So can you go rewrite that for me? And then once you're done, come get a piece of paper. And you can draw a picture of your favorite scene.
Yeah.
Graham, are you done with your morning work? Okay. Caitlin. Okay, so you read Marley and the Kittens, right? Okay, so we're going to look over your book review. So, you said The Great Book. So, let's think. How about we put, so you said The Great Book by Richard Caldry, and that's the end of your sentence. So, could we maybe make that a little different? So we could put, I read The Great Book by Richard Caldry. The Great Book, Marley and the Kittens by Richard Caldry. Would you rather put that? We can write that, okay? So you can put so we'll put that. So you need to make sure you put your title in there. So you can put I read
I'm done with this. I have a question.
Okay, thank you. Yes, Nathan.
So I wrote right here, do we? Okay. So do I say if
Oh, thank you.
do I still read
Okay, so
like
yeah. Do you want to
this
draw a
book
picture of your favorite
by
part?
This a book by, or do we mark out
Actually,
by?
we forgot to put that. This book is
Okay.
good eye, Nathan. Okay, draw a picture of your favorite part of your book.
Okay.
So I read.
Give me color.
Yeah. And then we're gonna put The Great Book by Richard Caldry. So we also need to put the title of the book in there. What is it, Graham?
Do you tell how many of those do you need?
To get 15. So count how many 5s do you need to get to 15? Count with me. Look, 5, 10, 15. Perfect. By Richard Caldry. So, you can say, by Richard Caldry, it was called what? Marley and the Kittens?
Christian, let her in. You're going to lose a point every time you do that. That is not nice when you walk to the door and you don't let people in. When we say let them in, that is rude.
Okay. So,
Don't do it again or it's a point.
so you're going to put that part right after this. So that'll come right after Caldry. Then you're going to put that right under that. So you would say, I rate. So we're going to mark out rate. And you put this. So we're going to put this in front of that, okay?
Keep going.
Is the best book because, and this should be a lowercase b, because it is funny. And then you can put I, describe it.
It's funny because
What do you need?
I'm done with my work.
Okay, now you need to rewrite this, okay?
Like,
Do it with the corrections we made, okay?
Marley was outside and she just went through the window curtains and went.
Oh my
And
goodness.
got shacked with her face.
That is funny. Did you put that as your favorite part? Okay, that's what I might get you to write, okay? You said, I describe it as funny, and make sure you always go back and reread, okay? And surprising. So you don't really know the summary. So what does this say? It's a summary when Marley found the kittens. So you can put,
The little baby kittens were
really?
5 little kittens that were just hiding in the
How
grass.
awesome.
Thank you, Carter.
So, in
Sure. You want
The
to come on my desk, or do you
book,
want to have them out? Do they have names on them, or? Okay, sure. We'll go ahead and put them on their desk.
Marley found the kittens. So then we're going to mark this part out. So we're going to say, my favorite part is when the kittens played with Marley. Okay? So, does that make sense to say, because you had this written, it says, what was your favorite? It says, what was your favorite when the kittens played with Marley? So instead of that, we'll make a sentence that says, my favorite part is when the kittens played with Marley. That sounds a little better, right? Okay? So I want you to make these corrections. If you have any questions, just come ask, okay? Are you done with your morning work? Okay, so go rewrite this, and then bring it back to me once you're done.
Oh,